Alright, what's up YouTube? It's Midwest Raider and I'm coming at you with a new YouTube video. I've been promising you some videos on the Denon DJ Prime 4, so here they come. Alright guys, I am DJ Martini Midwest, also DJ Martini Services on Facebook, and I'm happy to bring you guys a new video. As you can see, I'm kind of coming in a new format, which would be in the screen recording, only because I want to show you guys a couple things that have to do with the Denon Prime 4. So guys, the big issue is that when you get your Denon DJ Prime 4, it is the greatest, latest standalone controller out there, but you're going to have to spend a little time on your laptop or computer getting ready to use it. And that's kind of what I've been doing, guys. So, as I said, it is kind of a cool piece of technology, but you're going to spend a little time with a laptop on this standalone controller. Now you're saying, no, it's a standalone controller, what do you need your laptop for? Well, you do need to do updates and also use that Engine Prime software to make your crates and playlists for your music so it can make a seamless turnover towards your Prime 4, and I'll kind of get into that a little bit as well. Also, I just wanted to point out that this is a crazy piece of technology, really big and bulky, and but it is the hottest thing out there, and that's not the reason I purchased it. I purchased it, and I acknowledge this to everybody, that if you make a big purchase like this, make sure that it's going to pay off for you, make sure you're going to be able to use it, and make sure it works out good for you. And that's the only reason that I bought it, not because it's awesome and hot and trendy. It's because it's really going to help me do weddings and DJ events like my school dances and things of that nature that help me DJ and be a better DJ. Also has 4 channels. Basically it has everything that I've been wanting in a controller, but it's also standalone. It's not going to need that laptop, not going to have to lug that thing around, fire it up, hope that all the programs work, hope for my software works, have it plugged in, worry about the battery, you know, all that kind of stuff. This is all in one, and it's going to be a lot easier to do certain things. So I really appreciate that, and that's why I purchased it, guys. So let's continue on this video. I'm going to show you a couple things that you guys need to understand when you get the DJ Prime 4 that a lot of people don't talk about. And so I always like to break things down in layman's terms, in real easy, non-technical terms, and as I've had to do because, one, I'm not very computer savvy. I had to do a lot of work and learn how to do these screen recordings, how to set up my mic, how to get everything to work so I could bring you guys a video and do a screen recording to even show you this stuff. So that's kind of what I've been doing and learning, and I appreciate it. I am DJ savvy, but not computer tech, and this is a lot more computer tech than I've used to. So I appreciate you guys waiting, and I'm going to bring you hopefully a good video with decent sound, and you guys will be able to hang in there with me, okay? I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, but I'm going to try to get a lot of information that I have about everything to you. So let's start out. When you get the DJ Prime 4, you're going to take it out of the packages. You're going to want to play with all the buttons and knobs right away. You're going to plug it in and get going. And technically you can throw a USB chip or card in there. I have a little example here, a little ScanDisk. You could throw that in there right away, and you would be able to play your music. The only thing is that when the songs load, it's like any DJ software. It's going to want to analyze your waveforms, it's going to analyze your BPM, your key, and all that stuff, and so it's going to be a little hesitant, and it's going to take a little time, so it's not going to be as smooth as you want it to be. So that's the reason why you have to use the Engine Prime software that they provide for you, and so that's where we're going to start, guys, okay? And I'm not going to go over the Engine Prime software a lot, but I'm going to go over some key things that you guys want to know about it, okay? Also, guys, I'm going to show you how to put your logo in your platters. Now, this has been a big thing with me because I thought that was the coolest thing ever, is to get your logo in your platters. I looked up some videos on it, and it's just not out there, so hopefully this will be able to help everybody get that done, because even I responded to all the DJ blogs and sites out there, and they all responded back to me, which is awesome, and I appreciate that. But it still just wasn't that whole thing to help me get everything together. There was only one video on it, and it was on an SC5000 CDJ type unit, and it has the same thing with the logos, but it still didn't help me put it all together, and I still struggled a little bit. So, but I thank you for all the feedback and for them passing that knowledge to me, and I was able finally just to get it all together. But it took me a little time, and I struggled with it. So this video hopefully will get you guys all through it, show you how to do it, and get it done, guys. So that's another big thing too as well. So like I said, you're gonna get the unit, you're gonna take it out of the box, set it up. You're gonna want to play with it, but I'm gonna tell you guys, go ahead, download everything you need to download first and get that all out of the way. Okay, download your Engine Prime software from the website denondj.com. Download that, download any updates. It has a sheet that'll tell you how to do that in the box when you take it out. Download any updates for your waveforms, and there's some updates that they made that help with that. And so get that all done, get that out of the way, and it will take an hour or longer depending on the speed of your laptop and if it works the first time and that kind of stuff. It took me a little while to get through it all. Like I said, I'm not very tech savvy, so get that all done, and like I said, that'll probably take your whole couple hours to get done and get that figured out before you guys get there. So now we'll jump into the Prime software. You're going to go ahead and download that, and then you're going to pop it up. So we have that on the screen here, and here's my Engine Prime software. Now I don't use this laptop for doing DJ work, so I only use it for kind of what I'm using it for here and various other things. So you notice that I don't have a lot of stuff in here, and that's kind of the reason I did it, because this is how it looked when you first open it up. Alright, I'm just going to go over the key things that you need to know, and that's about it, guys. So here's your Engine Prime software. It's got, you can have dual layers where you'll have 2 tracks, and you can check the BPMs and keys and all that, make sure that the songs will mesh up together. Usually you can just do it with one, you won't need to. Of course, over here is your simple stuff, your grid edit controls, loop, beat jump, your track info, BPM and key. You can skip to the next track, cue, and your play and pause, of course. So over here, hot cue, loops, which are these little arrows up here, and then your loops as well. Okay, it has a little battery meter. Your preferences, that's for the actual software within your computer here. If you need to look into that, not really important, but just tells you the information here. Now we'll go over to here. You got your crates, your playlists. You can import your iTunes library and your Serato library, and then here's your file system, which has, you know, your music and everything that you should have on your laptop if you have music on your laptop. That's probably what I'll use most of the time on this. And then devices is when you're going to put your USB, or if you end up doing a hard drive, that's where you'll be putting that in as well to load all the music. So we'll kind of show you how to do that. Okay, guys? So say you want to put some music on here, you're going to go to your file system on your computer, pick something, and here's a couple songs that I've been messing with, but let's load one that we haven't done yet. It's all drop and drag, kind of similar to other DJ software, so like Virtual DJ, Serato, Tractor, Record Box, all that stuff that helps you. Those are actual softwares, but it kind of works the same. Things, they don't change that often, so it kind of works the same. So you guys will figure it out as you go. So notice when I put that in there, it analyzed it. It put a BPM. It gridded it for the wave here, the wave file. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a cue point for the beginning of the song there, right there, and notice it put the cue point on there, so when I cue it up, that's where it starts. Okay, so that's how I want it to start. So that's how, and you guys should be doing that too, putting cue points, hot points, all that kind of stuff. Now if I wanted to put a loop, I could do that as well, and that would be right here, guys. So pretty easy, pretty simple, but the big thing is setting keys, waveforms, gridding it, and that way that's all ready to go. So when you send it to your Prime 4, that stuff's already done for you. Okay, guys? Alright, so the next thing is that you're going to want to import that stuff to a hard drive or a thumb drive so you can be able to put that on your Prime 4, correct? So here's a little thumb drive here. This is a small one. I did do a hard drive that I already put in there. I might show you guys how to do that as well. It's not very hard at all, but I'll show you that on my next video. But so you're going to have a hard drive. Now you want to format this thumb drive and your hard drive that you're going to be used to a FAT32, and that's the file system it's going to need to read it. It's not the I'm sorry, I always forget. We'll go check that out real quick so I don't give you guys wrong information. Yeah, it's not the NTFS file system, it's a FAT32. So you're going to want this to be a FAT32, and most computers, if you do it under a certain amount of gigs, I think it's like 250 or something, you'll be able to format that drive with your computer without a special program. But that's the big thing. So FAT32, these have to be formatted for it to be able to be used on the Prime 4. So FAT32. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into my computer right now so I can show you guys some things. Alright, so there it went, populated pretty quick. It says collection playlist. Now I've hooked this up to the system before, so initially it won't put it in there, but all you have to do, like I said, is drop and drag, and then it'll put that USB form in there for you to be able to use. So then it has the collections, and once it does that, it'll automatically produce an Engine Prime folder on that USB stick, and that's what we're going to talk about later when we start talking about putting your logo in your platter. So let's just say, like I said, you wanted to put a song on here, one that we've already done everything on, and it's just drop and drag into your collection, or you can make a playlist and then drop and drag into a playlist, and we'll do that real quick. Create a playlist. Let's just call it playlist, and then like I said, you can drop and drag that into a playlist. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to, and then I can remove it as well, and it did that pretty quickly. So that's all there. Everything is good. We are good to go. So then that's what you would just keep doing. You would be dropping and dragging your music into your playlist, and then once you had everything you wanted, good to go, you're ready to go to your Prime 4, you're going to hit this eject button. When you hit the eject button, it will take that USB drive or thumb drive completely off your laptop or computer, and you won't be able to see it anymore. So we're not going to do that quite yet. Also, you have your preferences here, which will relate directly to your Prime 4, so you might want to look over those as well. And I'm going to bring this up so you guys can see this real quick, but yeah, it has your deck colors and everything. You can change those if you want to. Let me reduce that. Yeah, you can change those to whatever color you want as well, and that's going to save all that information. Like I said, I'm just going to bring that up so you can see all that. But that is what's going on there, guys. So I can take that off, and we're going to go ahead and reduce that. Well, I can leave that up there. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you how to put your logo on your platter. It's pretty simple, but you're going to have to start on your computer, and you're going to have a logo, and then you're going to want to make sure it's in a certain format. Alright. Make sure you can see everything here, guys. Alright, so here is my logo, and I just want to show you, shucks. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so I'm going to show you the properties on my logo. So that's my logo, and we're just going to show you the properties on it. First of all, your file name has to be logo, and it has to be a PNG file. Now most pictures are in JPEG, so you're going to have to find some software to change that JPEG into a PNG file. There's a lot of free spots on websites and everything, and it should be easy for you guys to do that. So you want to make sure it's a PNG file. So you got to change your JPEG to a PNG file. And then you have to try to keep it 600 by 600. Say it works the best. If you're a little bit off, it will work, but 600 by 600 is the best. And then make sure it is that PNG file. Okay. And so say that's my logo right there. Okay. So we're going to open another one real quick. And this is how I do it. It's just easy for me to do it. So I'll go to, now here's that thumb drive. It's that USB drive E, and that's the thumb drive that I'll remove from the computer, and that's also that has the Prime engine software. Now here's the songs that I have on there, and then like I said, it gives you that engine library folder, and that's where we're going to put our logo. Okay, and this other stuff is just what was already on the thumb drive, okay, because it's ScanDisk. So we're going to go ahead and double click, open that up, and like I said, so everything will be on here except for these logo ones right here, and that's where we're gonna that's where you would drop your logo and just drag it into the engine library. Don't put it into any folders, don't do anything, just the raw picture into the engine library folder, and then it'll populate. So I didn't do that because I already have them here, and I have one logo and one logo.png. I put two different pictures and I just named them different because I knew either one would work. Okay, I knew if it wasn't the logo one, then the logo.png would work, and I only put two in there just so I wouldn't have to do it again. So that works. Okay, guys. So then once you have that in that engine library folder, and it is a FAT32 thumb drive, it is a 600 by 600 PNG picture, and it has the name logo on it, you are good to go, guys. Okay, so everything's there, we're good to go. Close, close. Now I'm going ahead and eject this, just to show you that once you do that, it automatically there's no E drive there anymore, so it automatically disconnects that from your whole computer, so you have to take it out and put it back in if you want it to show up again. Okay, guys, so there's a lot of information there on that, but that should definitely work. Now I took it out, it's right there, and I can go straight and plug it into my Prime 4 controller, and it will show me the grid, the BPM, the key, all the listings already been analyzed, and it fires up really fast. It's ready to go. Okay, guys, so that's the key about the Engine Prime software, is it definitely helps you get everything ready to perform, and you're not going to have any lag or worry about it loading and that kind of stuff. It's all there, it has your BPMs, and you're ready to start mixing. And that's why the Engine Prime software is important when you're using it with the Prime 4, guys. And that's why I kind of started here, because you don't have to use it, but it is very good to use it because it just sets everything up for you so nicely, so you can not worry about that stuff and just worry about DJing. Okay, so that's my video, guys. It was a quick overview on that. Hopefully it shows you how to put that logo in your platters on the Engine Prime 4, or sorry, the Prime 4 DJ controller. You'll be able to put that picture in your logo in your platter, and it'll look pretty cool. Also, on my next video, I'll show you guys how everything looks, go over features and stuff, positives, negatives, and kind of show you where that hard drive goes as well. So also, I'll put that thumb drive in to show you that those logos worked. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's DJ Martini Midwest, Midwest Raider here on YouTube, and thank you so much for standing by. Please like and subscribe, and please let everybody know in the community that I'm trying to help the DJ community out and put any kind of videos out there to help you guys out there. All right, guys. If you guys have any comments or questions, let me know. I'll do the best I can and answer them. And then the video on the Prime 4 controller is coming up soon, but I thought I'd start here first. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll talk to you guys later. It's Midwest Raider here on YouTube, signing out. Talk to you guys later.